All right, man. One of my subscribers told me this, man. I didn't even know it. Apparently, Major League Baseball and ESPN are done. They're done. They're done. Finito in the sun. Done. It says Major League Baseball breaks up. ESPN breaks up with Major League Baseball 35-year run as league test market for new deal. So apparently they feel like financially they could do better elsewhere. The thing about baseball is this: it's horrible television experience. It was great radio experience. It's great to play. Obviously, our youth today are visual people. Social media, even if they know the optics or the visuals are how can I say it, tainted, or not tainted, or how can I use the proper word? Um, Play with or tamper with, with filters, or they know somebody that seemed like they got money online, but they really broke. They're visual kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Lil Quan watching. I know homie Quan, Lil Quan, his pops. He started boxing. He started playing baseball. He don't want to box no more. He liked playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, if he just would have watched baseball, he probably wouldn't have liked it. But when you play baseball, it is definitely a fun sport to play. It's it's camaraderie based, but also it has a way of being individually based. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really you in the pitcher. Obviously versus the outfield and the infield and all that. But it's got a great blend of individual and team camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those sports. You know, it's one of those sports, man, that I think people, you know, it's hard to watch, great to play. I mean, and I think the in-game experience is very good as well too. Going to the arena, watching it. I've said this on a couple of videos of recent. I think that's a great first date. That's a great first date idea. Let's take a girl to a baseball game. It ain't financially taxing like that. Maybe if you get parking involved, but depending where you at, you know, you know. But yeah, but on TV they have not done enough aesthetically to make it pleasing to the youth, and that's how you build a sport. You build it through the youth. You know, so but I didn't see this coming, but it sounds like they want to test the market. It's a lot of CBAs that's coming up, collective bargaining agreements that's coming up. That's the crazy thing about it. It's a lot of those CBAs coming up. So, the WNBA, we talked about that, So this decision comes at a pivotal moment for Disney-owned sports giant, which is preparing to launch a new streaming service this year. My thing is this. ESPN Plus ain't hitting though. So, and also they losing ESPN boxing. That was so important about Top Rank Boxing leaving is their library is one of the key parts of ESPN Plus. So, in the move dramatically shaking up the sports TV landscape, ESPN and Major League Baseball decided to part ways after the upcoming MLB season, ending a 35-year relationship between the sports TV giant and the league and bringing some prime sports rights to the market. Now, at the end of the day, you also got to remember, too, they lost boxing, expecting to bring on Dana White's new boxing league, so that's going to fulfill that. So they got to fill that programming. He said, we are grateful for our long-standing, relationship with Major League Baseball. Okay, I'm trying to highlight and it won't let me. Yeah, we are grateful for our long-standing relationship with Major League Baseball. I'm proud of how ESPN coverage super serves fans. ESPN spokesperson tells the Hollywood Reporter, in making this decision, we applied the same discipline, physical responsibility that has built ESPN industry-leading live events portfolio as we continue to grow our audience across linear, digital, and social platforms. As we've been throughout the process, we remain open, exploring new ways to serve MLB fans across the platform beyond 2025. So they got to pay for the rights to show the highlights, maybe having some type of red zone coverage, which I think the zone owns that. Another source described the decision as mutual, with the league seemingly happy to test the market for some of its most valuable rights. So basically, they're excited because they know each digital streaming platform is trying to differentiate themselves from the next. What Netflix is doing, they doing mobile gaming. They're doing mobile gaming. You know what I'm saying? Also, they're dipping and dabbing into the boxing. They just want to do big boxing events. So each of these digital platforms, these digital apps or these streaming apps, they have. I used to think, oh, you only can see this movie on this app. Some of them carry the same movie, same TV shows, all that stuff, right? So what's going to like separate them? When I say differentiate, excuse me, I mean like separate. So baseball could be a separator. Most popular are kind of the baby boomer generation and the Gen X or whatever the generation after that is. That's popular in them. A lot of their core fan base is dying. And then also, like I said, the number one way to grow a sport or to revitalize a sport in baseball in America sport is to get the youth. But apparently, travel baseball has a lot of politics involved to them, and it's very expensive. So guess what? If you're doing basketball, all you need is a basketball. It's so much funding that if you want to travel, then make sure you travel. Same thing with football. Need a football, very accessible. So, some of the things that, that's going on and, interesting things, it is what it is. But baseball want to be an exclusive club. They only want one demographic of American to really be a part of it. And then they go to the Dominican Republic and grab this person, that person, or whatever the situation may be. Unfortunately, they don't want people really to, you know, do their thing. They don't want everybody to be a part of it. So you don't want to let the urban youth, or you don't want to cross over to popular culture, pop culture. This is what happened. ESPN has been inking deals for rights that is deemed critical, like last year's massive NBA contract or the deal with the NCAA that includes women's March Madness, but it also has been willing to let major rights go, like MLB and Big Ten. So, like I said, they must have a plan. And they launching another app. It's crazy because ESPN Plus ain't hitting no shit. So it's crazy, man. How they maneuvering, how they moving, and all that. So we'll see. We'll see. But they gotta fill that program. And at one point, they be having the World Tag Team Championships on there. So we'll see how they fill that programming. So really, cable is dying. That's a fact. People didn't pull the plug. Nobody got cable. Most people got Wi-Fi. So cable is dying. And that's because cable companies, satellite company, overcharged for years. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they pick up pickleball. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm pretty sure when you lose something like that, you invest all that money into SEC football, you invest all that money into the NBA. We'll see, but I rarely watch ESPN. They commentators suck. They're pushing the political agenda on there too much. Seeing a lot of their sports talk shows are scripted, but it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Check out the current news playlist and baseball so irrelevant. I didn't know this until somebody said this in the comment section, so I had to cover it. But it's a great game to play, man. It's fun to play. It's a great game to listen to on the radio, and people listen to the radio many, many moons ago. But it's a fun game to play. I think a lot of kids get into playing it. What the problem is, it's a lot of politics, and it costs a lot of money to do travel baseball because they wanted to be exclusive and not include certain people in there. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon. We everywhere. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.